Hey, what's up guys, WhirlXbow here, and today we are gonna be playing some Miracle Pally. We're playing Miracle Pally. Honestly, it's been a little bit since we played it, and I remember having a lot of fun playing the deck, and I was like, you know what, screw it, let's play it again. For to say old time's sake, but no, for the fact that we haven't played it in a while. I've actually been wanting to play. There's this and another deck that I want to play that I'm going to be playing tomorrow. Just because I think the deck is really, really fun. And to be fair, I said it on stream yesterday, but I am going to be playing more of this deck on stream. Or on recording. I just want to get slightly better at the deck. So I'll probably be streaming it at least one more day. Maybe get another 10, 15 games underneath my belt. And then see where we go from there. With all that being said, I don't have much else to say, except for let's queue up the first one, I guess, and let's see how it goes.
Versus Hakar.
All right.
I stand for Friends of the Light.
So, first game. Hunter, I have a feeling this means it's egg, which is not going to be great for us. Hard mold this whole hand. I think that should be fine. Anyways, I actually have something silly to talk about. It's a little funny, at least for me. Last night, after stream, I decided to go make myself some food. You know, as I do. Typically after stream, I'll make myself a little something to eat, so I'll be hungry or whatever. I like to have a meal right before I go to bed. I don't know if that's just a me thing or if that's everyone, but I like to. Well, your boy is an idiot. As I was making myself food, I was carrying, or after I finished making myself food, I was carrying up a plate. Kicked something in the dark because I refused to turn on the light. Dropped it and it shattered. I've never, like, I've seen a lot of plates break. Again, working in the kitchen, you see a lot of plates break. I've never seen a plate break like that. It was crazy how it broke. It shattered and went everywhere. Like, when I say everywhere, I mean fucking everywhere. To coin something out. Just put this here. And yeah, it shattered everywhere, which really fucking sucked. And then I went and picked up the mess and everything. Your boy missed a fucking piece and had a shard of glass enter his foot. And I've been walking around with a shard of glass in my foot for the last day. It was not fun, believe it or not. Believe it or not, it was not very fun. Let's do this. He has to play something before he plays the egg. Is the advantage. Okay, that's fine, I guess. I mean, we're dead. I don't know if there's anything really I can do about this. Actually, you can't wipe my board. Which is funny. It's really good for him, actually. Both of them back in his hand, get some 2 more triggers. It's maybe a little bit awkward for him. Not having minions means that it's a little bit harder for him to actually kill me, which is pretty nice. Right now you can hit me for 10, but I draw 2. It's not bad either. One of the things that I'm actually... don't know if I'll get it to work, because this is a lot of health. Like, this is an absurd amount of health.
I strike.
I should have killed one of these. Whoops. I don't know why I hit that one. That was really bad on my part. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna be able to trade into these guys, which I think is fine. But hear me out. I need this card. This is the card I need the most. Because that makes my job a whole lot easier. Because right now, I can do this, which is 11 attack. Right? Double cast on all of that is 11, I believe. Yeah, I think I'm screwed. I don't have a board wipe in the deck. A little bit more. I guess I just have to go for it, right?
The sun shines for me.
I need more mana. I strike.
One. It'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. So I'm 4 off lethal. Mr. Smite. He has to kill this, is the big thing. Yeah, if we had a little bit more mana or a little bit more time, we were more than fine, which is the other issue. If I had one more turn, I had a lot more damage. I burn a card now, which kind of sucks, but what can you do?
I do say, I seem to have lost the surface.
Okay. Horn of the Windlord +1 is only 8. Feast and Famine number 2 would be pretty good, all things considered. Can this, I don't know, can this go face? This could go face. That could be 4, 5, 6,
My hand is
7.
full.
Hum.
I strike.
I think I'm screwed. I think I'm just dead, right? 10, 11, 10. 2 of those in. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm just dead. Okay, I'm dead.
I must concede.
Yeah, I did not have enough power. To be fair, we got pretty darn close. I'm actually kind of happy with how that went, all things considered. That could have been much worse. Yeah. Anyways, this deck is not necessarily that great against this deck, so maybe we can hit a matchup where I feel like we're a little bit more favored in. That'd be pretty dope. Anyways, with that being said, let's kill the next one. Alright.
Shall we dance? I won't give up.
Okay. Almost all hand, it's really bad. It is real bad. This one is a little bit better, but still not great. Yeah, well, this is a really good card here. I assume it's some form of combo deck. Therefore, this plus D shield is gonna be really fucking good. Don't think he'd go off this early. Also, don't think he's playing removal. I have a feeling this can survive. Therefore, next turn I can do this plus Divine Shield on this. And then it can eat 2 things. Which is going to be really good. This is like super good against this style of combo deck. To be fair, I might be misreading it, but seeing the Dig for Treasure miss into the Shroud of Concealment not play anything kind of tells me that it is a combo deck of some sort. Therefore, doing this is pretty good. Are you serious? He actually had 2 minions to play in his fucking combo deck? That's unfortunate. Let's play these. Get him down mana cost wise, get these down mana cost wise. I've been not playing it on him, so I didn't. I fucked up. I should have been playing it on him, so I drew the cards. That's a little bit of put on my part. Next turn I can play this. I'm dead. This is gonna be really good though.
May the light grant you peace. I do like this.
You can't play minions, which means this gets active, which means I can kill it. I guess you could shadow step it, but okay. I did my best to try and counter him. We actually had the shadow step. Unfortunate. I was really hoping he's gonna play 2 minions. But he's gonna wait to go off next turn, so there's no way I can interrupt him. Yeah. This, I guess. Cold feet. I dig for cold feet, number 2. That's unfortunate.
The plane of water shall fall to us.
Alright, well. Don't know how how much damage does the Alex Rogue deck typically do?
Care to make a wager, friend? Out of the kitchen and into the frying pan.
The shadows beckon.
He hasn't played hip-hop. There's the hip-hop and the Alex. Doesn't he need another turn though? It's just that Typically it does it twice. That's all you have room for on the board. Doing it twice. Alright, so it's 4 times. 36, right? I just know I could do it more than that. Okay.
The shadows beckon.
One, two, or so it's 10, 15. What's on this minion? This doesn't double up.
I'm running out of time. There's no room for that minion.
Let the dead rest.
I do love
Job done.
I
Well,
have too many
if I survive... I don't know if I survive. He has 3 copies of Alex, but he can only play 1. I think I might have just made enough board state to survive. But he has to trade into my board is the big thing. Find another card. So Alex is going to deal a bunch of damage to me. Play this. Eat it. Eat that with this, unless he has another Shadow Step.
the kitchen and into the frying pan.
Do I want to play 2?
And the cycle of life is reborn anew.
Out of the kitchen and into the frying pan.
And the cycle of life is reborn anew. And the cycle of life is
Wow.
reborn anew.
Okay. I mean... really unfortunate, but what can you do? Thought the cool thing was gonna be enough so you couldn't play anything, but I forgot that. I have 6 minus 6 is exactly 0. I don't think I could have played that game better. I felt like I had to dig for it. Maybe if I kept my old hand, maybe there's an odds that I survived. I'm not 100% sure. I had to maybe trade more. If I killed off more minions in his board, he could have maybe done a little bit less damage to me and I would have survived. I'm not sure. I'll have to rewatch that game. But I think I played it properly. You guys can tell me down below if you guys think I played it properly or if there was something I could have improved, because that was whack. Anyways, we have time for one more game, so let's queue it up.
Uther versus Illidan.
Alright.
My blind eyes see what others cannot. I will fight with honor.
Alright, well. I feel like keeping both of these is probably correct, but at the same time I also want to keep this and this. But I don't have enough cards into play. I think I just keep one. Anyways, I don't think I said it yet, but I hope everybody has a beverage. This hand is awful. I don't know how I've ever beat this class, I'll be honest. Yeah, that's... There's a guy that posted saying, like, this card is necessary in the format. Because or else a druid would take over. I actually kind of want to talk about that. I don't think that the answer to one problematic deck is another problematic deck, if that makes sense. This card, again, I'm not saying that, oh, this card has to be nerfed because it is the best deck. By far, it is the best deck in the game. But this card is just creates so many non-games, it's not even fun. Right? Like, I have no way to kill it. Like, it limits you to what you actually can play, is the issue. I can't go around playing anything. I have to be if I'm playing a slower deck, I have to have a board wipe on turn 3. Or else I lose. Like, straight up, just lost. Okay, I don't even know if I could come back in this game. It's that bad. Okay, now maybe I can. That card is a really good top deck. To be fair, that card was the best top deck in my library. Yeah, okay, so... I'm not saying that there is no way to deal with it, because I clearly just show that there is. But... I still think... Currently in the game... I think there's... 2 cards I would personally nerf. And 1 card... Oh. Is it only 2? No, I'd probably nerf 3 cards. It's hard to say 3. I'd probably actually have to go with 4. I would probably nerf Dorian. That treasure whatever. Grand Magister. What was the other card? I just had it in mind. What's the other problematic deck that I'm blanking on right now? Okay, let's just go with those 3, because I feel like those 3 is, like, pretty good. Grand Magisters is, I don't think nerfing Ice Block is the answer. I think Mage needs to continue to at least have 1 good card that can keep them around in the game. Yes, it's annoying to play against, but I think Grand Magister is the card to nerf. Also, this way it's hard. It's much harder to get infinite Ice Blocks, right? Magister is the main way to do it. Nerfing Magister would fix that. I would nerf Dorian over every other card in Druid, solely because I think having the Aviana Edawar combo is fine when you do it on turn 8 or 9. Or even, like, say, like 7 or 8. Fine. Yes, again, it's annoying to lose to, but we have to leave the combo decks available. And then Treasure Hunter Distributor, whatever the fuck his name is, just needs... Honestly, I think the nerf to that card is just lowering it 1 health. It should make it a lot less problematic, because all of a sudden Mage can hero power it, Druid can hero power it. Trades with a Paladin token. You have to be a lot more careful on what 1-drops you leave alive when it has 1 health. 2 health is really good on turn 1, turns out. Then there's a couple other cards that maybe should have some amount of balance changes. I would buff a lot of cards, to be fair. I'd rather buff a whole bunch of cards than nerf a whole bunch of cards. I'd probably buff Holy Nova down to 2 mana, because I think that's fine. Consecrate also down to 2 mana. Basically just make it so the slower decks have a little bit better early game options to handle the board and weaken the early game of the decks that kill you on turn 2 or 3. And I think that would just make the format as a whole a lot better. And then I would also just delete Kingsbane from the game because fuck that card. But anyways, that's a lot of talking. at the end of at the end of a game without having anything displayed on screen. So how about we queue up another game and let's see how it goes.
Liadrin versus Gul'dan. Mine is the only way.
All right.
All hands on deck.
All right. This hand's honestly fine. It's pretty decent in the early game. I between games I started to look at all the other decks that were considered tier 1 according to Temple Storm. So it has Spell Damage Druid at first place. I don't think this deck is that strong, but also this is a very, very hard deck to nerf. I don't think nerfing Guff is a viable option. I don't think nerfing Maestras or Mishta is a viable option. I think that deck is just decent as is. I don't actually think it's as good as Temple Star makes it out to be, personally. Let's go with this here. I want to save this for a little bit later. Next is Lifesteal Questline Demon Hunter. Again, I don't think this deck needs a nerf. It is fairly hard to play after all, so I think it should be fine. After that, it's a Hostage Mage. I don't like that name. I'd just call it Freeze Mage. And yeah, I mean, yes, this deck is really, really strong. I think, again, nerfing Magister and then maybe Sleet Stalker, Sleet Skater up to 6 mana could be a decent nerf to that deck. I don't think you have to hit Ice Block. Next is Aggro Priest. Again, Treasure Distributor nerf will affect that deck in a positive manner, is my opinion. Then it's Miracle Priest, where this is I guess this is the other deck that I'm not sure how to nerf. It's probably nerfed Radiant Elemental, so it reads the same thing as Sorks. I just don't like that idea personally. It's not really my jam. And then after that, it's Aggro Demon Hunter, and I do think Aggro Demon Hunter needs a list of nerfs. I don't think one nerf is quite enough for that card. I'm gonna save this for next turn, so I can do this, and go off a little bit, which should be nice. Also potentially want to do this and Divine Shield it. It makes it a little bit harder for him to kill it, but he also does have Plague, so it might be slightly easier than expected. And then in tier 2 you have Egg Hunter. Egg Hunter I do think should also probably get a nerf, I'll be honest. As much as I really, really like the deck, the deck is still very, very strong. Probably nerf Egg up to 5, but it only draws you 4 drops. If you want to keep the deck alive, if you don't want the deck to be a thing anymore, you make it just draw 3 drops, and the deck is unplayable. Oh, he just had double Dark Glare draw. Must be nice. But yeah, no. In my opinion, Wild could actually be fixed with very particular nerfs, and I think it would be fine. Okay, well, I guess let's start. No rush. 3 health is fine, I guess. Oh, not a really good card. I guess this is a really good card to play. When I realize he's about to complete quest. To be fair, I think he completes quest this turn. I don't think he can play Quest Reward, but I do think he completes the quest this turn. Which does mean he takes a lot of fucking damage, which is pretty good for me. Seeing that if he is at 6 life, I do just have lethal from hand. He floods the board too much. I also have Enter the Coliseum to just deal with the board, which is also pretty good. I just need to hope he can't actually play Quest Reward.
Flesh fails. Try this time.
It becomes a lot harder to win with this deck when you can't play Quest Reward. Yeah. That's fine. Oh, that's not ideal. Go face. Okay. I just have to tank 1,000,000 damage. Explain this here with it. Yeah. Yep. My hand is decent, but it doesn't get me anywhere. Drawing things that I can actually play here is like best case scenario. Alright. I also have the second Cold Feet to prevent him from playing Quest Reward again next turn. Okay, I think we get there. I really hope we do, at least. We're in a pretty good spot. Man, this card, unit. Actual fucking unit. This card actually might... this card, okay, it's not too strong, but it's such a strong effect. Any card really that makes your opponent's shit cost more mana is really fucking good. Oh, never mind, that's just lethal. Oh, beautiful. We got there. That's perfect. I'm happy. Also, I said it on stream last night, but I did not say it yet. The pack we are going to be opening right now is going to be our 18th pack. So I was wrong. We were at averaging 1 pack a day. Since we opened our last legendary. So, we're going to continue with that. And we're going to pray that the Hearthstone gods take pity on us and we crack a Lego. Boop, boop. No, no, no. I hate this game. Oh well, it is what it is. So that's pack 18. Which means... at odds, it's another 12 packs. Which, I'll be honest, I don't think we get. Between now and the release of the mini set, or the next set. So I kind of want to start saving gold, but as I said, I'm going to buy packs of the set till I crack it. Just so we can finally be done with another set, and we get closer to having every card of the game. Anyways, I really like this deck. We went, what, 2-2? Yeah, we went 2-2. We lost to, what was this, Aggro Rogue? No, it was Alex Rogue, and we lost to Aggro DH. And we beat... what type is... oh, we beat Aggro DH, and we beat Questline Warlock. Honestly... This deck always feels a little bit underrated. I feel like no one really plays it. I feel like the deck is pretty solid, and I'd recommend it. You guys giving it a try. But I also acknowledge the fact that not that many people necessarily like the playstyle of this deck, and yeah. Anyways, enough with that. With all of that being said, I don't have much else to say. Beside, I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you guys did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe as always. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys all on the next one, where hopefully we can continue getting dubs, and we can get closer to legend. Alright guys, yeah. That being said, I will see you guys all on the next one. Peace!